If you saw my preview, then you know I'm pretty pumped about the second season of Severance. This is going to be my reaction to episode 1. I'm talking spoilers here, so if you haven't seen the episode, maybe come back after you have. Chapter times are in the description, so you can skip ahead to whatever topics you're most interested in hearing me talk about. This new season seems to be bringing back all the important players from the first one. Ben Stiller and Dan Erickson are back as EPs. Adam Scott, John Turturro, Britt Lower, and Zach Cherry are all back as the central four Severed Lumen employees. Tremel Tillman is back too as the boss now, and Lumen is back up to all their misdeeds and strange behavior. I love how so far they've given each character so much more backstory and stuff to do, and I'm just going to talk about each one of them. I loved how the episode started off with Mark running through the iconic endless hallways. He was picking up right where he left off at the end of last season. He's looking for Miss Casey in the wellness room where she's usually at, but it's gone, leaving the audience to kind of assume and wonder what's happened to her. And I'm assuming that's why his Outie would insist on coming back, hoping to find his deceased wife. And Dylan's got some stuff going on too. So far, he's been my favorite of the main coworkers. They're going to let him have visitation with his Outie's family, but they don't want him to tell the others about it. And you know that's going to cause some problems. It's kind of like a divide and conquer situation that it seems like they're setting up. And what is Helly up to? She flat out lied about what happened during the overtime protocol to her other teammates. And she seems all of a sudden way too willing to be there and to help Mark find his wife. Just way too pleasant. She was always the one who wanted to be there the least and was fighting to get out of that severed floor. And the fact that her Outie seemed to be so far up the ranks is a red flag in itself. Is she compromised? And then with Irving, it looks like he's just tired of everything and he was going to take the opportunity to leave, but then he had a change of heart and it looks like the whole team is just going to stick around and stick together. I wonder why he's staying, because he just seems so hell-bent on leaving earlier in the episode. And then when he describes what happened during the overtime protocol, he mentions a hallway with an elevator at the end and an arrow pointing down. And that honestly sounds a lot like Miss Casey's situation when we last saw her. I wonder how his Outie factors in. Hold up, before we dive deeper, have you subscribed yet? If not, this is your sign. Don't miss out on my next video. Plus, liking and commenting makes you a hero in my book. Okay, let's jump back in. I'm just going to drop a few more random thoughts on you. It looks like episode 2 is going to feature Miss Cobell in some way. I'm interested in seeing what happened with her, and less of her so far has been more of Mr. Milchick trying to wrangle everyone. And I thought the claymation animation that he showed everyone was great, but man, if they showed that to me and they done that without my permission, I'd be ready to fight someone. So it's just so weird and unsettling. And also because I'm so into the aesthetic of everything, I noticed some small uses of the color purple just peppered throughout the episode. They don't do anything by accident, so I'm wondering what the meaning of it is. Could it just be there to point out something new or to represent severance reform? And what's up with the kid being an employee? It's just a lingering mystery. It's like an elephant in the room. Bottom line, though, is this show is still cool and weird as hell. I can't wait for episode 2 and the rest of the new season. Let me know what you thought about the first episodes in the comments. And if you like this video, then I have another one you might enjoy right here.